In Great Smoky National Park, people vanish without a trace in the dense forests and misty valleys. What lurks within this deep and ancient mystery? Scene 1. Great Smoky National Park welcomes visitors with its mesmerizing splendor. Yet behind the beauty lies something sinister, a place that has taken more than it has returned. The gentle whisper of the wind through the dense trees echoes old legends. Here, the trees stand like ancient sentinels, watching every move. The fog blankets the trails, making them endlessly long and terrifying. In this wilderness, time loses its meaning, and sounds vanish into the thick forest, leaving only silence. Tourists come for the natural beauty, unaware that some may never return. Something strange and inexplicable happens here, as if nature itself has chosen to guard its secrets, allowing no one to unravel them. This is a place where disappearance becomes part of the story. Scene 2. Among the trees on a little-known trail, an old sign tells the story of a lost tourist. The paper, yellowed by time and rain, flutters in the wind, whispering its sorrow. Faces on the posters, once smiling and full of hope, now appear pale and ghostly. Disappearances in the park are rare, but each is shrouded in mystery and fear. Sometimes these posters appear on trees like a warning or a plea for help. They say only remnants of belongings are found in these woods, hinting at someone's presence, but never the people themselves. This unknown is the most frightening. It's moments like these when you realize how easily nature can swallow life, leaving only shadows of memories. Some whisper it's the work of something otherworldly, but nobody knows exactly what. Scene 3. Twilight in the forest lays a velvet cover of darkness over everything, creating the eerie sensation that someone or something is watching you. Long shadows stretch from the trees, whispering their ancient secrets. A cold, damp fog hangs in the air, wrapping around everything. The forest becomes especially creepy at this hour, with sounds disappearing, leaving only silence, pierced by the crunch of leaves underfoot. Tourists who venture deep often speak of the strange feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. This feeling grows with each moment spent alone among the trees. Every sound, every branch movement seems like a harbinger of something unknown and terrifying. It's a place where time seems to stop and you're left alone with your fears. Scene 4. Deep in the woods, amidst darkness and mysterious noises, stands a solitary ranger cabin. Its windows glow with a warm, subdued light, creating an illusion of coziness and safety. Here, in isolation, rangers chronicle the disappearances, trying to solve the mysterious events occurring in the park. Scary stories passed down by word of mouth become part of everyday life. They speak of strange noises from the depths of the forest and figures flickering in shadows. Despite their ghostly nature, these observations force you to wonder if something in these woods desires to remain unnoticed. On quiet nights, when the forest falls silent, rangers are left alone with their thoughts and fears, realizing they too could become part of this great and dark mystery. Scene 5. On the table lies an old map of Great Smoky, illuminated by the flickering light of a candle. The map bears numerous marks, indicating dangerous zones and inexplicable phenomena. It's a chronicle of disappearances, a testament that the forest harbors more secrets than one can imagine. Each mark on the map is another story, another attempt to understand what happens in this enigmatic place. The candle flickers, casting ominous shadows that dance across the map's surface like living things. This map, an attempt to shed light on what remains in the shadows. The feeling that someone is playing a game with us, wearing the mask of a puzzle, only heightens the fear of the unknown. Standing over the map, you realize the forest is more than it seems, and its mysteries deceive not only the eyes but the mind. Scene 6. Under moonlight, a forest clearing looks like a scene from another world. Moonbeams pierce through dense branches, creating a play of light and shadow, as if nature itself is painting whimsical patterns. Fog drapes low to the ground, shrouding it in a mysterious haze. It feels as if time stops here and you find yourself in a space where reality intertwines with fantasy. Walking through this clearing evokes an overwhelming sense of awe and fear. You strain your eyes in the distance, trying to discern something in the pale shroud, but it hides its secrets in silence. It's here. In such clearings, people say they've seen strange figures standing still as if watching them. This place, in its beauty and eeriness, reminds you of the limits of human understanding, making you question everything. Scene 7. On the trail, partially covered by fallen leaves, lies a tourist's backpack. This solitary item in the thick forest evokes a haunting sense of emptiness and loss. A strangely compelling sight where time seems frozen and the forest holds secrets that will never be revealed. The backpack, left without its owner, whispers of someone's fate, of a journey cut too short. The forest seems to swallow all sounds, leaving only silence that presses on your ears. A beam of light breaks through the thick canopy, illuminating this scene as if nature is pointing to something significant, yet unfathomable. In moments like these, we realize how fragile our existence is against the ruthless, mysterious nature. The backpack is not just an abandoned item, but a mute witness to events the forest shadow has claimed. Scene 8. Deep in the forest, there is a sinister entrance to a cave hidden behind twisting vines and dark shadows. It looks like a black maw, ready to swallow anyone who dares to enter. This entry evokes both awe and fear, conjuring images of ancient legends of creatures hidden in the underground depths. The forest around the cave seems especially quiet, as if even nature fears disturbing its peace. Every step toward this entrance sounds like a loud heartbeat, blending with the rustle of leaves underfoot, as if something ancient and powerful awaits inside, hidden from prying eyes. The cave seems to call, enticing with its darkness, promising to reveal its secrets only to those willing to risk everything for an answer. Yet behind this darkness may lurk something horrifying, best left unknown. Scene 9. In the forest's darkness, a group of tourists gathers around a campfire, their faces lit by the warm but flickering light of the flames. Eyes focus on the dancing tongues of fire, breaking through the night's gloom, but the atmosphere is filled with tension and wariness. Every sound of the forest, every rustle of leaves causes them to flinch, as if unseen eyes watch from the trees. Conversations starting with fun stories gradually shift to tales of mysterious disappearances, to sinister events best left unspoken. These stories seem to come alive, becoming part of the surrounding nature, amplifying the fear of the unknown. In such moments, the night seems endless, and everyone feels nature's cold embrace tightening around them, forcing them to ponder the fragility of human existence in a forest full of secrets. What awaits them in this darkness? Nobody knows, but fear becomes their companion. Scene 10. Suddenly, a storm begins, tearing through the forest's quiet peace with its fierce power. The wind howls like a voice warning of impending danger, and the rain pours down, turning trails into muddy torrents. Trees, previously steadfast and unyielding, begin to bend and creak like living things losing control. Visibility plummets, and it seems the world sinks into chaos and fear. Each step becomes a struggle against the elements, and nature, as if awakened, asserts its dominance. This sudden storm is a reminder of how small we are in the face of nature's might. In these moments, it feels like something greater and darker hides in the rain's veil, something that wants to stay unnoticed. The storm is a warning, a sign that the forest isn't always willing to share its secrets. Scene 11. A tourist, lost and frightened, wanders among the trees. His flashlight dimly illuminates the dense foliage, creating bizarre patterns of light and shadow. Panic is written on his face, each step taken with difficulty, his heart pounding in his chest. The forest, once friendly by day, now becomes a labyrinth of sounds and shadows. Around him, nothing but endless trees and the rustle beneath his feet. Fear intensifies with each minute spent alone. It feels like the forest tightens its embrace, leaving no paths to salvation. In such moments, the mind plays cruel tricks, suggesting that behind every tree hides someone or something ready to pounce at any moment. All sounds merge into a deafening cacophony, and the tourist feels the ground underfoot grow unstable as if trying to swallow him. This is a place where madness and reality interlace, leaving only fear and the unknown. Scene 12. In the forest's depths, among the fog and darkness, a ghostly silhouette flickers, its figure barely discernible, yet all the more ominous for it. The forest seems frozen, silence grows, and the air fills with an indescribable sense of fear and mystery. They say in such places spirits of the vanished appear, return to tell their story to those ready to listen. Shadows play on the edge of sight, enhancing the feeling of being surrounded by something inexplicable and otherworldly. Every step, every rustle seems to provoke a response from the forest, making it come alive. In such moments you feel the line between reality and fantasy blur, and the forest embraces you, revealing only part of its mysteries. This is a place where time and space distort, leaving you alone with your deepest fears and suspicions. The power hidden in this forest is beyond the realm of the living. Scene 13. At the forest's edge stands a ranger, gazing at the boundless ocean of shadows stretching to the horizon. The setting sun casts a golden light that wondrously contrasts with the looming darkness of the forest. At this moment, it seems the boundary between light and dark is not just a physical phenomenon, but a metaphor for the unknown force hidden in these woods. The ranger takes a deep breath, realizing his duties extend beyond the visible world's boundary. Behind him are stories he can never erase from memory, stories of those who remained forever in the embrace of this secretive forest. Recognizing the fragility of human life against the incomprehensible, he understands the forest is not just a place, but a living entity with its mysteries and secrets. For a fleeting moment, silence breaks with the sound of the wind, reminding that the forest will always keep its secrets. Scene 14. Deep in the forest stands an ancient tree, its gnarled branches resembling skeletal fingers reaching into the mist. This tree, having weathered many generations, has become a silent witness to all the disappearances and mysteries woven into the park's fabric. It seems to hold all the forest's wisdom, its secrets and fears. The mist surrounding the tree enhances its mystical aura, creating the impression that time stands still here, allowing a glimpse into the past. Every knot in its bark, every crack bears marks of those who once faced the forest's mysteries. Gazing at this tree, you feel the unknown power of the forest surrounding you, leaving only the whisper of an ancient force that cannot be ignored. This is a place where life and death intertwine, creating an eternal cycle from which there is no escape. Great Smoky National Park is a place full of mysteries and enigmas. The terrifying tales of its disappearances invite us to ponder the forces we do not understand. Subscribe to the channel to not miss new mystical stories.